welcome. Let me check, everything is fine. Welcome to our stream. We're starting a new saga today of streams. It's not that everything I produce right now will be the same, but for the next month we'll be producing a commission. It will be a music video. Let me show you. I talk while you see a bit of it. There you go. Okay, let me present myself actually. My name is Mar and I created animation and comic studio more than a year ago now, more or less. I've been living in Japan for 6 months and so, and basically I've been learning how to animate in the Japanese style. I also trained myself back in Spain and so on. Yeah, I'm not Japanese. Guess what? I do speak the language though. So, this time in our studio, instead of working on originals as we've been doing for the last weeks, we're working on a commission piece. So, a talented musician has contacted us saying that they wanted this romance music video that fits the story in their ballad. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If you cannot understand me, just let me know in the comments and so on. We're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Maybe you're seeing this as a recording. But yeah, basically we will be animating this together. Most of it we're working on it like off screen. Like we're a team of 8 this time. We are like myself as the director, then we have we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animators who also help in color and 2 artists dedicated for the backgrounds. And it has a lot of cuts and scenes and so on, but on stream we'll work on at least 4 or 5 in the next 2, 3, 4 months. So you will be surprised and delighted when you see the final video in the artist's channel, the musician's channel, but you can still enjoy this without like bigger spoilers. Think of this as a trailer, a very long trailer where we can chat together. I can answer 2 questions if you have any. We can talk about, like, yeah, as always, like industry. We can talk about anything. We can talk about cats, Japan, whatever. Hello Zinis, happy to have you around and welcome. I see that more people is joining now, so I hope you will have a good time together. I sound a bit nervous and over the place because usually we have a stream every Wednesday, but last week we had a break, so somehow I went out of my brain. However, we actually did have I was interviewed somewhere else on Twitch, someone else's channel, about my trajectory, my going to live abroad and working in Japan and so on. So I will link you to that, but you need to speak Catalan to know that. Otherwise, check my the community section on my YouTube or my Twitter. Like the link is there. I think the video is still available. So I'm recording for a couple of weeks. So let me see, I'm not forgetting anything I wanted to mention about before we start working on the cut for today. So yeah, we talk about the team, the type of project. Anyway, welcome to the new followers. We've had new followers on Twitch and on YouTube. I never say that, but welcome in. I hope it means that you enjoyed something of what you saw, or that just my description, everything looks promising. Also, some new people started following on Instagram, and I just want to thank you for being around. And I hope you enjoy the ride. And as always, thank you for your likes. This video has already 2 likes when I just started. Come on, thank you. Okay, I have a lot of topics to talk about today, like a few more, but not much important than actually doing the work on animation. It's fine, Tunis. Have a nice time. Nice to have you around. Okay, so the animation for this time today is actually an animal. Don't make me say what's the species. I will have to figure that out. So first I'll have to. So basically we have this cat where the camera goes up and this friendly, wild friend is looking up and moves the head up, and we'll prepare the animation for this. So Yeah, frame. We go from, let's go to double or something, A to B. That's the camera movement, notes, multiply. I don't want to be like serious so much. This is a storyboard, by the way. It's just a revert. So layout. The thing is, for this cat, I was thinking of using, and now I'll be showing references that don't belong to myself. It's just something I downloaded online because I want to use them as reference when designing. I want to think about like this river and how is the flow. So I downloaded some references like this one, for example, like this a GIF. Like I'm thinking, how do we want to make the river alive? That makes sense. So depending on how I made the layout for the background, like it will be like very close. Actually, I want the river to be deep, so we will not see something like that. Like we want something like big animation. We'll see. Depends on the time. So depending, I'm waiting for some news that, depending on that, it means we'll have a bit more time or less time to animate extra things. But what's promised to the client is this animal looking up and that just finished drinking from the river, and I need to think about how to make the background. So let me get there. I'll be a bit more silent for a moment. As always, feel free to chat or anything. I'll read you, if not now, later. So, layout. Layout background. So let me think about the animal. Like moving on. I'll do some Google research. Okay, so I was thinking of having a reindeer. Caribou. Okay, so this animal is in mountainous regions of northern Europe, Siberia, and North America. Okay, because this story, okay, I will not say spoilers, but regions. Yeah, I don't think we're at that in that region. No, it's too no. So instead of a reindeer, what can it be like? But I don't want a deer. Okay, what are the areas where deers live? Everywhere except Africa, African continent, and Australia, according to Wikipedia. Okay. We can have reindeers whenever we want. Of course, there will be subspecies. A deer or true deer are hoofed ruminant mammals. Okay, whatever. Let's see if I like it. Types of deer. Okay. That's what happens when you start a streaming with a new project, that you have to do some design work, research work. White-tailed deer. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute friend. Mule deer. Oh, they're all cute actually. A caribou. Caribous are so cute. Moose. No, I don't think this one fit. Not a moose. And a brocket deer. Oh, it's cute too. I like the first one. Or an elk. Where do elks live? Elk. Okay. Elk is cool. Okay, so now elk. Images. The importance of this, I'm not doing the background because I want to see how big the head and neck proportions are to the animal I will make. Elk versus the other one I liked was the white-tailed deer. The thing is, the white-tailed deer has less hair and it's easier to animate. And because there's no wind, it's fine. Like, anything could be. No, like there's no merits on having long hairs in this shot. So white-tailed deer. I think we missed it with this one. Oh, it's so beautiful! What a beautiful animal. Look at this. How cute is this? Okay. Elk, yeah. Hey Mazel, how are you doing? Yeah, so today we are animating an animal friend. Or like we're preparing the cat. We will not animate most likely because I need to prepare the layout, I need to prepare the draft animation, and I don't think we'll have time for, but the next will be keyframes and then that's given to the staff. Okay, so difficult here, the perspective, like there's no like eye line here because we're looking down. So but I don't want to have it too off. Because I want to see quite of the side of it, but we're looking down. I don't want to show the rest of the background too much. So if I have the eye line here, right here, so that's the surface of the water. Good, nice. Had quite a dry throat today. We're in that part of the year where you don't know how many blankets you need, or how it's hot or it's cold, and all that. I'm really feeling it, especially in the mornings. Okay. I'm gonna have this right away, so you see a bit of what's coming. Then so this will be the flow of water. So we'll have like leaf thing here. I'm struggling. Because with this perspective, the white-tailed deer, we will not use the elk, will be something like quite a long, something like this, right? And like the beautiful ears, the other side. And the thing is, it is called not horns. I forgot the name, but I need that word. Like we don't see the eye in this perspective, unless it's more like here. My computer is like really working hard. Yes, the ear spot. Doesn't change much. It doesn't feel very real. We need to change the perspective. Muscle says, hey Pranay. Muscle says, I have thought about learning to animate animals like horses or cows and deer, camels, etc. Animation studios look for people who specialize in things like that. That's actually very smart, and if you like it, please go for it. I mean, as you see, studios use that and need that at some points. So, if that's something you enjoy, please. That's so nice. Nice news. Nice thoughts. Okay, how do I do this? I don't like this one. We may need to see the surface of the water. So instead of antlers, thank you very much, and hey Zionist, you're back. We will have to see the surface of the water. No, but then this background becomes a complicated. Was it labeled as an easy one? Wait. Okay, so this. Oh, this is done by. Okay, so this is not labeled as an easy background, which means I have a bit of room for changes. Alright. So, what if. These trees. No, have it smaller. This is a huge river. Well, it could also be the perspective. Oh, it looks beautiful though. I mean, you cannot see yet what's going on, but like these are the leaves, like foreground leaves. May have like a huge flower, you know. And then on top of that we have our friend, which looks more from the side. Oh, it's cute nose. And oh my god, the ears from the side will look terrible. So actually probably do this. It looks like the dog. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Looks a bit like a dog. Until you add the antlers. Thank you. And I don't think it's the first time I asked this question. Perspective through sketch. How is people dealing with corona in Japan? Good question. I don't know. Are we even dealing with it? We're having a lot, like compared to US, Europe, and many other places in Asia. Some other places in Asia, as far as I know, we're dealing with it quite well. We don't have as many cases. It could be not because of the measures, but like the mutation and type of corona we have here is not as contagious or strong. So I have to check my phone because it could be an important message. So we're quite well. Obviously I'm teleworking, avoiding crowds as much as I can, at least on a day-to-day basis. So of course we're doing things to avoid more risks, but we're quite well in comparison. Of course, we're affected. We have another state of emergency right now, but there's no strict lockdown that if you catch up, the police will tell you to go in or to pay a fine or something like that. It's more like self-managed. So this would be a bit of it. It looks very odd, like the neck, but let me see more pictures of our friend, the white. Let's see if I can get a picture that's more from the perspective I'm actually using. Ah, okay. Maybe this one. Okay, references. I'm around animals enough. I used to like to draw cattle. Oh yeah, for sure, I know. You showed me your animal family, or some of them. I hope the twins are fine, by the way. Your twin calves. I used to like to draw cattle. My own drawing look nice, nice. Did you see the video of our little pigs? I don't think so. Is that in the Discord channel? Okay, let me see. So yeah, so is closer to what I'll have to do. So let me use this as a reference instead of the other drawing. Do I like the perspective of the background though? Yes, I do. The thing is, huge river. Can we have him more from the profile? Because I like the one in the sketch. So maybe more like this. Ah! We have mountains. Yeah, mutations will happen all around the world because it's prepared in the lab. It's learning to mutate. Normally there's a stake 50 to 100 years to mutate. I have no idea about the subject. Yeah, whatever the reason, it is mutating. It is not the same. Well, actually, I don't even know that, but if everyone agrees to that, hopefully the information is correct. It's like grass. Yeah. So I'm thinking of the river. Okay, let's do a new reindeer. The head is not that big. This is the white area. This is the neck. We'll make it bigger because I don't want to deal with the body. Like I want to focus the energy on the mouth. It really looks like a dog. Wait, this is not correct. I had the song in my head. I really need to try not to sing it because that would be a spoiler. Why Japanese use pigs in manga and anime? I've seen them many times. Oh, really? More than cats and other animals, do you think? Why do they use pigs? I'm trying to remember. I mean, in Ranma we have the little pig from like Ryoga, the character. I'm talking about a very old anime and manga. Ranma and a half, depending on how you say it. Ranma Nibun no Ichi. Both cats and animals. Well, I know about cat is sacred. Well, they have a temple about cats. Maybe more than one. They also have it for foxes. Possibly for dogs. Or actually in my neighborhood, or not a very long walk away, we have a temple that's for pets. So in New Year's we actually went for a walk and we saw like everyone. Like there was like a ceremony and everyone's sitting outside, like in separated in spaces because corona, and they had like the little dogs with them. Most dogs in Japan I see are quite small, like paddles, shibas. I mean Shiba's the biggest you see in general, like shibas, paddles, some Pomeranian, poodle. Wait, what's the name of? Yeah, poodle. Hope I'm pronouncing it well. Those that look like sheep. They're quite small. They're also quite smart. We'll see about this part. But I'm liking better what I'm seeing now. So we can start hiding the storyboard, deleting this layer. Okay. Trying to think of how it fits the storyboard. The thing is, it makes everything more like bigger than I intended, but we have the sky and that's also a good thing if we have sky here. The fox in Naruto, yeah, correct. The kitsune. Kurama, I think. That's like the fox with 9 tails. It's called Kurama, I believe. Like that's a mythological creature. And they are worshipped in Korea as well. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, so I guess this is the layout. Now I have to clean up. Looks angry though, the poor thing. Let's start cleaning up the background. So it goes into animation. Now let's think about the water. Do we want to animate water, and if so, how? We have various versions. I think that what that fits best is this type of animation. I cannot even make it bigger because it's a GIF. I don't know where this reference is from. Could be Ghibli. But I can't think of the movie. Oh, there's someone in the... Wait. It could be Mononoke. There's someone very tiny moving here. And it could be... Yeah, I think it's a Ghibli one. It's from Mononoke. So thank you for providing such an excellent reference. Now, what if we have a rock? Because the water actually it is flowing that direction. So that's a bit confusing. And can you imagine an animal drinking for such a high speed? Like such a huge river? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, it looks bigger than it actually is. So we have the ground here. So here's the eye line. And the water should clash here. If we had a rock, we'll also have the clashing. And to think of time we have. I want to see how you will do moving the water. I don't know if I will do it though. Whether we move the water or not, it depends on deadline. So for now I'll just prepare it so we can move it later, but not necessarily right now do a task. So I'll prepare it so whether it's a static or later we make it move, it will look well. I made a bunch of drawings of a freshly dead deer in the back of a hunter's horse because I wanted to do an oil painting. I tried, but the painting did not turn out good. Happens. If it took 2 or 4 hours to make a frame for animation, then how much time does it take to make an episode or music video? How does people complete projects fast? It depends, because there's some cuts that you can get done in like 1 to 4 to 5 hours, and there's cuts that you can take like 30 hours with lots of people involved, and other cuts that are just like 30 minutes because it's just a background moving, and I don't like a very plain background moving, it's a transition. So it depends. It's a lot of knowing I'm managing. Like when you see now I'm struggling because I'm designing, I'm thinking these will take a lot of hours. So that's why I'm trying to think, like, if I just decide, oh, a rock will look nice here, then it means that we have to animate all the water around it. And yeah, we have to stop that. So I think we will not have rocks around. But we will have like shiny parts. And then we have like different, like a loop of different shades of blue. And then the sparkling part of the river that will already move it. And the ringer already finished drinking, so we'll just have like to move up. And we have forest here. Mountain there. Town. Trees. Some more forest. Now I'll make notes about all this. So this is river. Everyone, welcome if anyone is new. My name is Mar and I am animating a music video. Actually it's a team of 8 that we're doing this together. I'm acting as the director. This has been commissioned to myself, so the music is not created by myself, it's commissioned by the musician, Donna commissioned. Like it's done by the musician and then they commissioned us their music video basically. And what we're doing is cut by cut animate that. We already have the designs. You can actually see some of the designs here. And I'm going lighter and lighter depending on how far away wherever I'm coloring is. Now will you animate the grass? No, we will not animate the grass this time. We're focusing the energy in other cuts that have much more fun. So grass, river, if you see I do typos, feel free to tell me. Yeah, I think this will be clear for the artist in the background. Ooh, nice. So we move forward something very nicely. Now I'll continue with the deer. Okay. Ah, this will be so cute. I think it will be very nice and peaceful scene. I like it. That's actually a very short scene. I mean, I think you can see it. It's just 3 seconds. Technically, it will be just 2. Most likely once put in the video, but I'm trying to give it a bit of margin. So in case like cuts before and after need to be a bit adjusted. But most likely will be 2 to 2.5 seconds long. Okay, so by the way, I need to duplicate this. Good, good, good. Ah, this will be fun. Okay, let's do the animate our friend. Let's see our reference. This is the first time we animate. I've animated animals before. I've animated butterflies, dragons, panthers, whales. Like to do from scratch to finish thing. Of course, like as practice, I did other animals, especially at school. But I'm thinking this is the first time we do a mammal, and I will see how does our studio do eyes. Like, do they do like, for example, sparkling? Imagine I do. Wait, no, let's laugh. It's a fun moment today because we'll decide whether our friend has like shiny anime eyes or are the eyes just like pure black and just like very like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, or like do we have like realistic eye where usually these animals have like lots of black and then little iris. I don't know, what do we do? Woo! Create a mutated creature. I could. We're trying to base this cat in a more realistic setting. That's why I was checking like, okay, which species are living where and so on. Hey Adrian, how are you doing? Nice to have you around. My laptop fried. I have stopped with practice for 1-2 months. I see. Oh my. I hope you can get another one. Also, I used to practice for just 1 hour every day. I know it's stupid to discuss here. What? Why? Why is it? I hope you get a computer fix soon. Or find some solution. Okay, where's the animal? I lost my reference. There you go. So, let's see the eyes of the actual creature. If my internet allows. They're deep black. Deep black. Trying to look for a close-up. Oh no, they're brown. Oh, what a cute creature. Look at this. Look at this beautiful creature. Arr! Trying to see only the image. Oh, I see. See, like you barely can see the white of the eye in many mammals. That's why it looks like for like they have like an eye in black and then a color, but actually it is the whole eye, the iris, and then you have the white. You just cannot see it. Oh, cute. Trying to see better the shape of the face. It's quite thin. Trying to focus on what on the 3D part of it. Okay, can you show me a mail? I can see the chat for a moment. I'm glad to see you're good, Adrian. Yeah, everything's going very well. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention that I will be on holidays soon, like from Friday to next Tuesday, because there's a national holidays on like Japanese national holidays that's called Golden Week. You may have heard it from it about it. It's our spring holidays, and my husband has a break, so I want to spend time with him, even if we're not traveling precisely, or at least not very far. Ironically, it would be nice to run away from our area because it's a very touristical area lately, and it gets really full and it doesn't feel very nice. So not traveling far, but definitely trying to stay away from the crowded places in our own neighborhood. I will add a lot of detail now, and then if we have to take it out. I think it's fine. Quite a thick neck. So I will still go on stream next week, most likely, because I already took a rest last week from streaming because I was focusing on character design and other things related to this project. But yeah, I just wanted to mention in general. So I'm preparing for these holidays, and now that we just decided the theme for this project, I told them, hey, so we'll be working on this and bye. I'm going, but yeah, 2 of us are actually having this break because it's 2 of us that are in Japan at least. Golden Week, I have never heard about it. What about it? What people normally do during these days? Okay, so Golden Week is like some random holidays that are very together, close to another. They're usually related to... Okay, so let me see, because like it's in my calendar. I can tell you like the dates. The days, like for example, tomorrow is the show a day, which is celebration of... Maybe I'm not saying all this correctly. You can Google it, but show a day should be the celebration of a certain period. It's a certain when someone became an emperor or something like that, like years ago. I'm not sure now. Then in Monday it's Constitution Memorial Day. On Tuesday it's Greenery Day, and Wednesday is Children's Day. So it's a lot of days that are close together, that are usually national holiday, and usually what people do is they take whatever is in the middle and then make it a week, and they call it the Golden Week. So that's what's going on. So it's like the Easter holidays in Japan, if that makes sense, or at least in the practical way, because people does their goes meet the family, or goes to take a trip, or whatever they can do. In this case, we have the state of emergency in certain areas, including Tokyo, so we're not supposed to go or go far, or whatever. In my case, we're definitely not traveling far, if we travel a bit. I can volunteer, but I have to learn or guide how to do. Well, you mean volunteer for animation for our studio? Oh, I test computers, they are not reliable. Yeah, sometimes they give you some surprise. I'm reading the comments all in the bad order, the wrong order. Wait, we'll get used laptop soon. Ah, nice. It's 4 gigabytes RAM, but I think it can't render After Effects. Wait, is it 34 gigabytes RAM? Because that's a lot and I love it, but 3 to 4? Shouldn't it be like 36 or 4? Because it's just multiples of 2. So it's like RAM can be like 2, 4, 6. No, wait, actually. Be whatever you want as long as it is in pairs. Just showing publicly that I know some things about computers, but not enough to confidently say what I mean, and then I'm lacking English. Okay, let me focus on this. Trying to think of the horns. Ah! Not what I wanted. Thinking 3D, 1 second. That's the problem sometimes of streamer brain. I think this will make more sense. Now I have whole Smoking Castle song in my head. We watched it recently in the weekend. I was waiting for a long time until watch it again. I'm glad I did, because it was more of a new experience, because I've studied it so much in many ways and watched it so many times. So it's one of my favorite Ghibli movies. Ooh, I almost say something that's not correct. So that should be it. The other one goes the other way. Let's think 3D. It's very low. What's very low? My voice, perhaps? Is it better now? Maybe it was because I was like lowering my voice in general, not because of any device. Or because I was not speaking directly to camera. Before I focus on the other side, let's make sure that the animation works. So now we'll get closer to what actually is animating. So we'll have the deer looking down. So this will be the brown part, I guess. Will be brown. No, black, and this is brown. And then it will be looking up. It moves from the neck, so I think we ended up doing the version that's not very perspective wise, the one I wanted to do. I don't like it. I think I'll fix it later offline. But at least we have the perspective of the background fixed. Also, I'm more used to the horses and dragons, so I end up doing my mix of horse and dragon to the poor deer. We'll just put the... it will get fixed if I put the ear looking to the back. Has quite some effect like Dobby from Harry Potter. Wow, I can hear from here, so we have like an announcement from the city hall going around, because this, like, we have a quite touristy area, and I can hear from my house that they're talking about the virus, possibly saying like we're closing the shops earlier, or keep the distance, wear masks, all these things. I love drawing. I like directing. I like storyboard, but I still love drawing as well. Can't use the wrap tool to change. It's very slow, the computer. Okay. Changing angle. Can people use trace frame by frame? Well, Disney did. I think it's rotoscope. Yeah. So for rotoscope, we may do it for some cuts. Actually, if I've done it before. And it's correct, Disney used to do it. And possibly they still do it in some places, some situations. I mean, they do 3D mostly now. But I'm pretty sure they still look at human real references for some animation. That's quite a cute creature, right? I think it improved. And it looks like a dog because of this black thing, but actually it's more like it has black color here. We're getting closer to the creature I wanted to create. What a monster. Well, we'll fix the antlers later, I guess, to fight Corona, yeah. Pranayama yoga. Actually, I think I did some yoga. That's that style. Wait, I just realized that pranayama yoga and your names are the same. Maybe it's related. Chan could be. And could be not. My name start like, there's so many things that start like my name and they're not related. So. Hey Ramon, how are you doing? Glad to have you around as well, as always. Oh, so that was the lower part of the... Ah. So the other antlers, what will give better of a clue of what we're doing? Really liking what you're saying. Now we're actually animating. I'm actually moving things around. It's taking much more time than I thought because of the antlers. I could just say this is a female and forget about everything. But I am who I am, and for some reason I want to do the male. I almost sing again. Doing fun, thank you, nice. Happy to see you. Okay, thank you. I went out to an abandoned farmhouse alone today and took lots of pictures. Nice, you're very good with pictures, by the way. I saw some of your results. And you sent them to me, and I do have some good eye to turn things that are more like, that could just look like, oh, this is an abandoned object, but then you make it so special with your angle and light and everything. Okay, so yeah, I think that will be it for today. I'll have to clean up, prepare the layout, but background artist and so on. I don't want to finish. I'll do the layout part offline to send it to the artist, but the rest we'll keep it in the next stream, possibly next week. So we'll clean up this. Let me make a note actually. That this is a white-tailed deer. So we'll keep this, like the animation itself, together. for another stream, and the background can already go to the background ladies. In this case we have female team. That makes sense for the background. We have more diversity in the animation team. Like it's very curious that I never paid attention to gender in terms of hiring many times, actually, because people applies with names that are not I'm not familiar with from other cultures. I have absolutely no idea who am I hiring. And sometimes we work, like we started with a team that was just me as a woman, and then we have other men on every other aspect, like background, animation, colors, and then some other projects we had more, like I think this is the first project where we have more women than men. In general it's just me and some men, and then 2 more women, but yeah, this time we have more women than men. We're 8. It's quite even, and I love that because I was not paying attention. I was really checking the art or how reliable the person is, the communication side of things, budgets obviously, and so on. And I'm happy that even if I was not paying attention to that, we have quite diverse teams, so I'm very happy for that. Hey Mar, do you still, so you want your projects and studio to be anti-war, but does that mean you don't want the big war at all, or would you be willing to make projects that depict the sadness of war? Good question. So I would be okay with showing war, but as you say, I would depict the non-glorious part of it. Like I would make sure to show that, hey, this has negative effects for the society, for the planet, for wherever, for almost everything actually. So correct, I will be okay with that. It's not something I look forward to. I'm not looking forward to have a project where we have everything about war, like it's actually a thing, but it could happen, or that it appears at some points. About this project, we can talk privately because otherwise it could be spoilers. I can tell you some things about this project related to this, but yeah, good question. Yeah, I'm fine with showing some more. Wow, okay, sure. So we just had some comments on Twitch in Japanese, and the meaning surprised me. Also, I'm thinking about starting a whole new YouTube channel. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. How is it going? It would be good. I would be willing. I'm interested in doing something just like that. I see. Nice. You could do a project together if you want to. And me, can you, like, why do you say me tell that? Why? Please be respectful. Actually, if you can keep things in English, that would be much appreciated. Okay. Thank you. Because it's the first thing I saw you writing. I was like, shoot, is this a bot or some spam or someone who needs help? Okay. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm fine, and I hope you're fine as well. And you're okay, I will not ban you. And for people on YouTube, if you're a bit confused, it's because I'm replying to tweets right now. Okay, so I haven't started a new channel. I'm not sure what I should be what it should be all about yet. It's nice. It's good that you are waiting, like, first what do I want to do and then create the channel. Is it me or the ears are very big? Yeah, the ears are very big. I can fix that very easily. It's just a sketch time. So I'll present myself because I think some people has been joining on YouTube or checking also on Twitch. My name is Mar. I created an animation studio in Japan, and today I'm working on a commission project which is a ballad music video for a love song. So these are just one of the cuts that I can share publicly. Obviously the story will have many more cuts and scenes, but just some of them will be shared while I do streams online on Twitch and YouTube. I may also do other type of streams, like maybe interviews, maybe working on originals. It depends the next month, but mostly we'll be working on this project. And for this lovely year, we'll continue it most likely next week. I will handle the layout of the background to the background artists, so they can start with that. Yeah. The ears are fine. Deer have big ears. Yeah, but not that big. I think I was doing too much. Or was it not? I don't know anymore. I mean, they are big, but not that big. I mean, it's like half the size of the face. Huge. But yeah, like half the size of the face. And this was very big, even with the perspective. Are you streaming on multiple channels? Yes, correct. And yes, I do understand Japanese, so don't worry. So I know what that means. The ears are... Yeah. What I like from the ears, I mean, I don't know these species, but they have such long eyelashes. They're so glamorous, like, wow, like, oh, beautiful, especially the little ones. Okay. Ah, it's nice, finally doing a new animal. Oh, let's see. Because we're saying goodbye for today, most likely. And I'm sorry if someone new joined. I will say everything that was important I mentioned today already, which is that we're working a new project. We're just starting, and it will take a few months to complete. So every Wednesday, for you maybe it's Tuesday still, we'll be streaming either this, maybe some weeks we'll do interview, maybe some weeks we'll do original project, maybe some weeks I rest. It could happen. Actually, next week I'm on a holiday, so it is possible that there will not be stream. It is possible that they will like cancel last minute, but so far I do plan to be here and continue this reindeer with you. If not, it will be in 2 weeks. Sometimes I also do surprise stream, especially now that production is starting and I have more things that I can share, and maybe I want to stream at other times, other days. So if you're interested in our content, or sometimes you'd rather catch me in other times of the day, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, you know those things. If you want to. Have to go, for me it's late now. See you, bye. Bye, Adrian. Then again, this project, by the way, is, I think I said it, it's a commission, so I don't own everything, and it's also done in team effort. So right now, because I'm the director and the one doing the layouts, you see me doing like the main thing, but then this other stuff will continue from here, or from several points. Then again, welcome to new followers, because I've seen that from the last time I was online, some new people have been joining. I'm happy to have you here, and also for the regulars. Thank you for likes, thank you for shares, it always helps the channel, and so on, it helps me. Twitch? Yes, correct. Twitch what? I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think so, if this is working. I cannot check much because I have my other monitor with screens. I have so many things open, really. And by the way, I want to thank that it was not on stream, but like 2 weeks ago, we had a stream where it was my birthday, and one of our regular stream watchers decided to make a donation, a huge donation, and we're almost halfway to our goal to make sure that I have reliable backups we could use. Because, you know, online backups are fine when you live in the country of typhoons and earthquakes. Actually, if there's something that big that it destroys all my hard disk drives, then most likely I'm in more trouble than not just losing some of my data. But it's important for the company to have this. backups, and it will help me if you wanna. I mean, if you want to help the studio financially, you know that the money that you spend, like that you give on tips on PayPal or in Patreon right now, will be directed to this, to backups. And my storage in general. So that's it. And I think that's it. We didn't have much news other than, well, we're starting a new project with these beautiful characters and a reindeer and more things, but you cannot know yet. So, goodbye everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Well, a lovely week, a lovely weekend, a lovely everything. And see you, if not next Wednesday, the next one, or in other streams. I mean, just be subscribed or follow the account and you'll be notified most likely, if the algorithms do us the favor. Right? Goodbye.